welcome back to the Shannon and Lou channel. Today's episode is going to be about what, Lou?
Beer.
Beer!
Just to be specific, you're Shannon and I'm Lou.
Oh, I am Shannon and this is Lou.
So, I don't know if you folks got to see our last episode, which was we reviewed Irish whiskey.
We did?
Because Shannon is Irish.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, thank God.
We did?
Yeah, we did. That one turned out interesting. I've healed up well, so I just want anybody out there concerned. I seem to be doing okay now.
You seem to be fine.
Yeah. Maybe you should go back and watch the video as a reminder.
I will.
Maybe it'll come back to you. Hey, oh yeah, you know that Irish joke? You know that Irish joke that, oh, you must be Irish because when I look at you, my penis is Dublin. You know, it's Dublin.
That's stupid.
Like Dublin, Ireland.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
When I look at you, my penis is Dublin.
I get it. It's not funny.
Dublin.
It's not comical to me.
Okay. All right, well, whatever. So today we're going to review a Belgian beer.
Oh, yes.
Leffe Blonde.
Leffe.
It's supposed to have a sweet bitterness taste to it and a hint of, what is it, vanilla and clove.
Which we have not tried yet, but we're going to
never
delve into it and
never
see.
tried. This is
Clove.
11.2 ounce bottles.
Clove and beer just automatically in my mind kind of say to me, but we're going to give it a shot. Well, and actually vanilla too.
We'll find out. I mean, it may be very, very
Leffe.
small hint. I don't know. We're going to find out. But this is an 11.2 ounce bottle.
I don't waste any time.
Alcohol is, wasn't it 6.6% by
so it's got
volume?
some punch.
And I paid, I think this is like $11.50 for a 6-pack.
Okay. That's about average for a 6-pack.
At the local supermarket.
Oh, you got to really peel this stuff.
And I'll open this.
Leffe. Yeah, I mean, I'm very intrigued by the. I'll wait for you before we.
Oh, you're going to do that finally.
Well, apparently I do some Irish things.
Yeah, you're that person at a fancy dinner. They go and pour the wine. They get around to everyone.
Mine's gone.
The servers.
Mine's
and
gone.
Yours is always empty. They keep coming back to you.
That is so true.
All right. So
I'm not, all right. I like mine better out of the bottle, but we'll just go ahead and pour a little bit because I don't know what the clove's going to be like.
That really foamed up.
Well, you did not tilt it.
Because I do it like that so the gases come up.
Okay, but who poured better? I mean, come on.
Okay, but there's a reason I do this is so the gases come up. So that way you don't get as bloated drinking it either.
It smells like beer. I don't smell.
Really? You want it to smell?
No. I don't smell any clove right now or vanilla. It smells like beer. God, you really suck at pouring. I know you want the gases to come up and everything, but you can't even drink that now. It's all foam.
Every now and then you got gas coming up. But
I have a lot of gas sometimes.
That's a whole other story.
Broccoli will do it to you. FYI. You're going to drink through the foam. Here, I'll be the taste tester.
It's supposed to be a little bit sweet bitterness, they say.
Okay, so it's bitter. There is a hint, a very faint hint of clove. I don't really taste the vanilla yet. Hold on. It's going to take him an hour, so just bear with me.
Well, it gives you an opportunity to pound like 4 of them.
There is definitely clove. It is faint. Bitterness is there. I will say one thing. This beer should have been just a couple degrees colder. It's because it's been out for like what, a couple minutes. You're going through the suds still, the foam.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, you're not a clove fan.
You're a friggin' nightmare. Let me stop buying it. What, you want to drink mine too? Hold on.
Oh, you don't want to talk about the color? Because you're like the color guy.
I do like the color. The color's pretty. Nice golden color.
Oh, actually, all right, it is pretty.
It's a pretty golden color. The scent.
This beer has to be drunk or drank.
Just use drunk.
Very cold.
Just use drunk.
Drank. It has
That way later.
It has to be drunk.
Oh, I feel a little drank.
It has to be drank very cold. Well, actually, all beer needs to be that way. It's different. It's different. Everything they say is true. Bitterness is completely in there.
A sweet bitterness. It is a little sweet and bitter at the same time.
I don't taste any sweet.
Yeah, because they say a sweet bitterness. It is sweet and bitter at the same time, it seems like.
All right. I taste the
I
bitterness.
don't taste any vanilla.
No, I don't either.
But vanilla is not a strong
You have a hint of
flavor.
clove, right?
Yeah.
And you're not a fan of clove. How do you feel about it in the beer? Let's try some more. Let's just give it a little.
We have to give it a chance like we did the Kona.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you have to.
The
Kona we had on the
beer
last
where when we first tried it, we were thinking around 4-ish.
Yeah.
And then
it grew.
It kind of grew on us, and then we ended up liking it.
Yeah, we did. This is 100% a bitter beer.
And this is owned by InBev, who I think owns everything
Well, there you go.
on the planet.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's do another fair. Let's do a fair on the board or off the board analysis.
Dublin.
God,
Like
okay,
it's Dublin?
It's not funny. My penis is Dublin. Get it, Dublin?
Because
it's
you're
not funny.
Irish,
Yeah, I
Dublin?
understand that. I get it, but no, it's quite stupid. Now let's get back to the beer. That's the most important thing.
You just can't win, I guess.
Bitter.
But also sweet.
A hint of
Right?
sweet. A hint.
Sweet and bitter.
Yeah.
That's why they have sweet bitterness, they say. That's accurate.
It's bitter going down.
In
The
my opinion-
aftertaste might be a little bit more sweet, but I'm still tasting bitterness right now. The clove is faint. The vanilla I do not taste.
I agree with you, though, but I agree with what they say. It is a sweet bitterness.
It's a blonde.
Yeah, we know. Oh.
Well,
No,
we
never
know
mind.
what. We know what. What? We know what.
Oh, so this blonde girl, blonde police officer lady pulls over a blonde driver. And she goes, "Can I see your ID?" So the blonde driver pulls out her compactor or her purse or whatever, and it has a mirror in it. So the blonde lady police officer looks at it and goes, "Oh, you're a cop too."
Oh my God.
Cop too, the mirror.
Yeah, stupid.
Dublin, I give up.
It's just stupid.
Okay.
Now how are you feeling about the beer? Oh, you didn't talk about the lady, our infamous lady that.
We're not on speaking terms
We're
right
not.
now.
Yeah, no. All right, so we're gonna put bottoms up.
I found her.
That was kind of funny. You didn't find that funny? Bottoms up.
Okay, you give me Dublin, I'll give you that one. You know, I actually found her in the drawer messing around with the corkscrew. So
We do have a corkscrew in the drawer. That is true.
So it was pretty nasty in there. They're all sweaty and stuff. So
that went a little too far.
We have to.
We're kind of weird. Actually, now that I hear our conversations that we're having, I found her in the drawer with a corkscrew.
Yeah, they were messing around, and it was ugly. I mean, it was very graphic, so I didn't even want to talk about it.
All right, back to the beer.
If you can imagine.
All right, now how are you feeling about, because you are not a clove fan. So it's a very faint.
You're right. What you said about I'm not a clove fan. Not bothering me.
Okay.
What's kind of bothering me is it's similar, I feel, when we did the Kenish Portuguese beer. Remember what I said about that? For me, personally, a little too sweet.
Oh, the Kenish I loved.
It's a good beer, smooth as can be.
Yeah.
This is actually very smooth as well. You can pound the...
I don't find this to be...
recommend
No,
pounding them?
I disagree with you. I don't find this to be as smooth.
Not
No,
for you?
no. Well, I didn't say it wasn't for... I didn't say it wasn't for me. It is definitely a different cup of tea.
But it's unique, right? How it's sweet and bitter. Like it's a different...
Again, not finding really much of the sweetness. I'm finding the bitterness, and the bitterness is staying with me. But everybody's palate's different.
Yeah, to me, it's like when you first. Hold on, let me do it.
I mean, yeah, yes. Okay, now that I drink it again, the sweetness does come out after you drink it. It's bitter going
right?
down.
Exactly.
It comes out sweet on your tongue. It does.
Yes.
Is it a beer for me that I would buy again? No.
For me, it's like bitter, and then it's sweet.
I would not buy this beer again.
So I have both those flavors of bitter and sweet.
Is it horrible? No, it's not horrible. But it is, it's not my cup of tea.
I'm going to say something.
And you may love it.
I'm kind of liking it.
But when it says clove, okay, first of all, it says clove and vanilla. Vanilla I don't even taste, he doesn't either. Not that you may not. The clove is so faint. Don't be afraid to try the beer because of the clove, because it's not that potent. Maybe the first time you drink it, you have a hint of it. But the clove does kind of subside.
Oh, and just full disclosure here, we don't get paid for doing this.
No, absolutely not.
We don't get paid for any beer reviews.
No.
Just so you know that.
We just love doing them.
We just drink beer, and we like to try different beers.
And we like to drink a lot of beer.
Now,
or maybe
yes,
I do. Maybe I do.
So please, go to the video on Irish whiskey.
I don't even remember that one, but I'm sure it was probably pretty good. Because
I'm sure you don't. I remember it, believe me. I have nightmares over that. By the way, my therapy is 3 times a week is kicking.
Whatever. As the kids say.
I seem to be getting results.
Whatever.
Do kids say that?
I don't know. I made that up. Or high five. I mean, what do they do? We're so old. I don't even know what they do anymore. And why do you have so much fucking?
Okay, I'm older than you, and I know they don't. You don't know what they do. Okay.
Why do you have so much foam in the beer? I'd call it something else, but I gotta be cool about it. Okay, so this is what we do always. It is strong. I will tell you the alcohol percentage. What was the alcohol content?
It's 6.6.
Okay, well, that's.
I almost got one today. It was 9.
Okay, I'm glad you didn't, because it's not enjoyable to drink a 9% beer.
I'll be honest with you. I thought about it. I was going to get it, and I thought, wait a minute. If she hits 2 of these, this is going to be a nightmare for me.
No, this is not apparently whiskey, so I don't know that we actually did that.
It's apparently not whiskey. It's not whiskey. It's beer.
The video I'm referring to. I will finish this beer.
No, I see some
I'm a trooper.
I see some people do reviews on beer, and they'll just have a sip and then tell you what they think.
No, you can't. That's.
I can say this. We can both say this. I think we're in agreement.
We'll testify to this.
Doesn't just work that way.
No, you have to literally have the full.
I'm sorry to go back to Kona again, but that beer tricked us.
Oh, it did. Initially, it was 4. After a couple sips, and then as we kept going
I think
through,
you went 6 3/4, and I agreed with you.
I may have even taken it to a 7. I got acclimated to it.
But it happened with both of us, where we both initially were like, and then we're like, hey, this is kind of growing on us. We actually like it. That's why I'm giving this a chance. Okay, I don't want to look at her.
I'm having it's potent. It's potent beer.
See, so for me, I've drank a lot of beer in my life.
You have.
A lot of different beers. And I know some I've tried it a second time, third time. It just won't happen. It just won't happen. So I want to always give it a chance, like the Kona, because the Kona was a learning experience.
The Kona was a learning experience. I will testify to that.
You know, like for me, when we did the Blue Moon, I think I felt the same way from beginning to end.
Yeah. Well, with the orange slice, my opinion changed a little bit.
But I don't want fruits in my beer.
I agree.
If I drink a beer, I need to enjoy the beer without adding stuff to it to make it drinkable. I don't. That's not who I am. I don't like it that way. I like to pop a beer and drink a beer. I felt the same way with the Keenish Portuguese.
I love that beer.
It was super sweet.
I thought it was smooth.
For me, it was a little too sweet, but I felt the same way in the beginning as I did in the end.
Yeah.
The Kona, I did not. We changed. So
how are you feeling about this?
I'm trying to give it a chance, and.
Well, your palate's different than mine.
No, it's okay.
I am straightforward on this one. I know exactly what I want to. Where's our little bottle cap? I know exactly what I'm going to rate this at.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. Where do you stand on this? What do you think?
I'm giving it a 5.
5. Okay, so it's about average for you. 5 out of 10. So it's about an average beer.
I'll give it a 5.
enough.
I can't even go any higher. There's no
Fair
3/4, 1/4, 1/8, nothing.
So
What
for
do
you-
you? Yeah, I know you might be higher.
So for you, it's an average.
It's a 5.
In that range. It's an average beer.
I did drink it. And I will finish this. We bought a 6-pack of it. I will finish the rest of them off. And my
See, the way it's going down for me.
okay, here we go. Yeah.
Let me just say this: how a little too sweet.
I don't
But
get
then there's
that.
a little bitterness.
I got a lot of it.
You know, in some beers that are sweet, they're sweet no matter what. They're just sweet, and that is. It is what it is. There's a sweetness, and then there's the bitterness that kind of, covered the sweetness part. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean?
It makes total sense to me, but I'm finding it more
all the way
bitter.
through, but it's not sweet all the way through.
So what I'm feeling is the bitterness initially, the sweet after you swallow it, and then the bitterness is lingering on my tongue. It still is right now. Well, you could have wrapped.
Ow, she bit me.
There's. You can give me a little more. I'll give her a little more.
We're in a spat.
Let me pour, because you're not pouring very well.
I know it foams up. So, a lot of beers, you've seen me pour beers, they don't foam up like this. This one does foam up.
No, it's because of, there you go. No.
You know what? Screw you and her.
Okay,
Both
now
of
look,
you.
everybody.
Both of
Look
you.
at the difference. I mean,
My ass.
what is happening here? All right, I will give it another little shot. Ready? I'm at a 5. Wait, what are you at right now? We'll give
I
it some
got
more.
the bitterness early, and then after that, sweetness.
We already established that, but
Yeah.
where are you with it? Is this something you like?
what I think
Do you taste? Do you taste the clove anymore? Because I don't.
I do.
Oh, really?
I do vanilla.
We're very
vanilla,
different on this one.
But you don't have to taste for it to affect the taste of the beer. It doesn't have to come out at you.
Clove subsided with me. There is no vanilla tasting that I can't grasp that.
Okay, my opinion, I think it's a good beer.
Okay.
It's not my favorite beer. I'll be honest.
What's your
There
bottle
are
cap?
many beers I would pick before this, but if I'm at someone's house and they said, "Hey, you want to try a Leffe?" I'd say, "Oh yeah."
Of course, I would always try it.
No,
Heck
but I already
yeah.
have
Yeah.
after tasting it. I'm not going to say, "Oh no, thank you." I'd say, "Yeah, I'll take one. I've had it before. Yeah, I already know what the taste is."
It's strong. Got a little buzz. Well, if you
Right,
want
so
a buzz,
you give it,
I give it a straight out 5.
Out of 10 bottle caps, you give
5.
a 5. Okay,
What are you giving it?
I'll go 5.5.
Ooh, raising the roof.
No, it's not much. It's a little. I want to go a little bit above average because I think it is above average. But what you said in the beginning was accurate. I agree.
Well, thank you.
I agree with you on cold. Like
Oh yeah.
cold.
Well, come on.
We have it cold, but we could have had it colder.
Yeah, but
But
even
it's
if
cold.
it was colder, this beer is definitely for a lot of people. This beer is not for my palate.
For me, what saves it is there's that sweetness, a little too sweet for me, but then the bitterness comes out, which helps balance out. Like I said, some beers are sweet all the way through, some beers are bitter all the way through. This is sweet, and then the bitterness comes out.
It's too much bitterness for me because it's lingering on my tongue. The aftertaste is lingering.
But I think it's fair to say with a lot of ladies, I'm going to get backlash for this, but like ladies like sweeter wine than men. I like dry wine, you like sweeter wine.
No, I don't like sweet. I had a bottle. I bought
Right,
some.
but I like Cabernet, dry Cabernet. You don't.
No. I cannot stand.
You don't.
No, but everybody has a different palate, and I respect that. I'm a Pinot kind of girl. If we're gonna get into wine, we'll do wine tasting too.
Pinot Grigio?
A Pinot Grigio.
You like Pinot Grigio?
I like Pinot Grigio. I like Merlot.
Merlot?
I like Escargot, and I like Filet Mignon. Oh, we're just messing with you, but.
Are you really? I think that's how you really think.
Okay, I don't know who you are, but you need to zip it, chip it, and learn how to pour beer.
Well, you don't need to learn how to drink it, that's for sure.
Oh, God, no. I mean, I think everybody knows that I can
All right, folks, so you gave it a 5.
I gave it 5, you gave it a 5.5.
Not changed, nothing's changed.
No, I'm not changing anything. No, I'm not changing it. It's a definite 5. But I will say this, out of fairness.
Hard 5.
Straight across the board 5. It is a beer that, if you like clove, or your and vanilla. The vanilla, forget the vanilla, because I can't even, I am buzzed. Wow, this has got some kick to it. Hey, poop.
The police will be here within 5 minutes after we're done here.
No, it's got some kick. If you want a beer.
And they're not taking me, they're taking her.
Okay, what am I doing? Apparently, do you want me to get the whiskey review back out and let me
No, I want you to watch it.
Okay, well.
I want you to watch it so you remember. Because I'll never forget. I have nightmares.
Booty call. Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about. Anyway, try the beer. You always have to try it. Well, if you want to.
Of course, because what we do here, that's all anyone can ever do doing a review is give their opinion.
Oh, some things are coming back.
If someone says to you that, this beer is terrible, okay, that's their opinion, or this beer is great.
Wait a minute.
That's their opinion.
From the whiskey review, I do remember one thing. I had a regular cigarette here, but I had clove cigarettes out in the porch, and I loved them. And it was bringing back thoughts. I don't remember much, but what I do remember is I like clove cigarettes, but not clove beer. Boop.
Okay, that episode has put me in therapy. Okay?
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
And I was considering pressing charges, but that,
How are you gonna press charges against me?
Okay, well, again, go back and watch the video.
Hey, I'm married to you.
Go back and watch the video on Irish Whiskey Review. So I'm gonna say this.
It's potent.
And I agree with you as well.
It's potent.
The taste, the beginning, to me, I still feel the same way, beginning to end. Nothing's changed.
It's a 5 across the board.
I'm 5.5. I'm 5.5 because it's not an average beer. It's above average beer. I will say this, we've said this about other beers too. If you have a party at your house, whatever, I would recommend having this beer.
I would not.
I would. Well, see, we disagree, and that's how it is.
I would not.
We all have different tastes.
But try it. Yeah. But I'm keeping one. Try it, because everybody's palate is different. Absolutely. My recommendation is out here. His is there. So absolutely try it. It's $11.49 or whatever state you're in, taxes and everything. I understand that. If you want to buzz, yeah, go ahead.
I'll give it again. 5.5 all the way through.
5 across the board.
To me, the flavor is still the same. I've given it chances, still the same.
I've given it chances,
5.5.
and I will finish it like a trooper.
Not terrible.
Not the
my
best.
favorite, but not terrible. It's not terrible. Now,
not the best.
In my opinion, if you're at the beach or hanging out with your friends
Nope,
or whatever,
not your beer.
Don't pound 10 of these.
Don't even have one of these.
Wow, I thought you gave it a 5.
A 5, but you don't want this beer. It's too. There's too much to it. It's too bitter. It's too bitter.
Okay, well, you also like light beers. This is not a.
No, I appreciate a good beer,
well,
but this is not a beach beer.
That's how you have to do
in my
reviews.
eyes only. In my eyes only.
That's how you have to do reviews, and it shows we don't agree on this.
It is potent though.
And you can have 10 people.
Somebody in there is gonna like it.
That's what it is. Well, thanks, folks, for
tuning
in. Please follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Leave a comment if you've tried this
aftertaste.
before. All right. Well, take care.
Take care.
And drive safe and drink responsibly.
Absolutely.